My favourite thing about Wales, I would say, is probably the people.
My favourite thing about Wales would be the scenery, from the hills to the coast.
Rugby, obviously. Rugby is just a great part of being Welsh. It just brings the whole nation together.
St David's Day means a lot.
It's lovely to see the kids get dressed up in their little Welsh costumes, and it's a nice day to eat Welsh cakes and have your little daffodil on.
It's really the proudest day as a Welsh person.
Yes, I'm born and bred from Wales.
My grandfather was a miner. My dad was a coalman. It's in my genes.
There's a lot of people doing a lot of really cool things in Wales at the moment, so being Welsh and having a Welsh business is actually quite exciting.
Karting was always a passion and I really wanted to further it. I knew I couldn't race any longer at my age, so I wanted to be in motorsport at some level, and karting seemed the obvious choice.
It's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted the independence, and I've always liked the idea of creating something from scratch.
We started off with a smaller number of schools within the local area, and that's grown steadily year on year, and every year our little circle just gets slightly bigger.
It started out, the first 2 years, everything was me, every function of the business.
The business side of it was a huge learning curve, and I spoke to as many people as possible and took as much advice as I could.
We've got quite a relatively young family. Being a small business owner, it is a lot of juggling work in the house, and you've got a baby climbing up one leg and you're trying to type out an email, but we do manage it somehow.
Now I've got a team of people that do lots of the things that I was doing, and the biggest thing is I actually get sleep now.
A few years ago I realised that the business needed to move forward, but the only way was with some sort of cash injection.
Since I've been involved with Funding Circle, we've doubled our net profits year on year for the last 4 years.
It was just a fabulous process and a breath of fresh air. We've seen probably a 25% increase in turnover in the last 12 months.
We were able to buy in more stock to be able to supply at least 15 more schools, some of them being big comprehensive schools. It's quite satisfying to know that we contribute to the local economy.
It's nice to feel like I'm giving something back, because Wales has given me a lot.
To be a Welsh business, it's great now to see people coming from all corners of Great Britain and recognising that we probably do it better than all of the other nations. There's now a self-belief in Wales that wasn't there 20 years ago, and that does give me a tremendous sense of pride.